Hello everyone, my name is Lowko and welcome to some more Heroes of the Storm. Today we're gonna be playing some with the latest hero in the game. We're gonna be playing some with Dehaka. Now you may be a little bit confused about this because he is currently only available on the PTR, on the public test realm. They will probably be running this one for at least a couple days, maybe even a couple of weeks, because there's a couple of reasons why this dude probably won't be released into the game just yet. However, as you may have already guessed, he is currently playable on the PTR, and in this video I'm gonna try my very best to explain the hero to you, but also go over all of his abilities, the talent selection that I'm gonna go for, and just in general, hopefully show you some good gameplay. So first things first, I can tunnel on the ground, which is pretty freaking awesome. I don't have a normal mount or anything like that, but I can use this to basically get across the battlefield and obviously also start ganking up heroes. Now, there's a whole lot of other changes that they've also made in the PTR. A lot of these heroes have been changed a lot. I mean, those two dudes actually have been changed. Gaslow has been changed, and actually Kiltas has been changed as well. So apparently all of my teammates are actually currently completely changed than what they used to be. And on top of that, the Garden of Terror, which is the map that we're playing on, also got switched up a lot. So what is this hero that we're playing here? First off, we are playing Dehaka. He's going to be obviously from the Heart of the Swarm campaign. He's one of the last surviving primal Zergs in the game, and that basically means that he adapts to the current situation. Also, by the way, Illidan did also get changed. But he adapts to the situation at hand, and that's basically the idea of the Primal Zerg. And they're obviously also trying to carry over that idea to this game as well. Now, we have to be a little careful. I'm actually going down really quickly. This is the first actual match that I am playing with the hero, so we gotta keep that one in mind here as well. Because, hey, I'm not like a godlike at this dude whatsoever. I guess no one really is, though, at this point in the game. But anyways, so we got a couple of cool abilities. First off, I am going to be the Primal Zerg Master, and that means that I adapt to the scenario. And one of the ways to try and incorporate that is by checking out this Essence Collection right here, which is my passive trait. Basically, there's up to 50 stacks available on that ability, and what happens is that I can use that to heal myself up. So I just used it, and you can notice, like, I'm immediately gonna be a little bit lower in health. On top of that, I can also drag enemies away with my Q ability. It looks like I'm not going to be able to get very much done here, so I'm just going to head back to the lane. But I can drag enemies away from a certain battle by using my Q ability, as long as I manage to hit it. This also works on minions, so I got to be a little careful about that. But for example, I'm going to try and... Oh, well, he does it right there on me, I guess. So you still get the idea. Don't want to be gravity lapse. Alright, all good. And that's my very first ability. Then I got the W ability, which I believe is called Dark Swarm. Yeah, the Dark Swarm basically deals damage around me, and obviously that means that there will be more minions dying more quickly. One important thing to note is that the minions that die actually also trigger on my friendly minions, if I'm not mistaken. So it's not just like the enemy minions that it does get targeted by, it's also the friendlies. Now, it looks like I am taking a little bit too much damage. I'm just simply going to be heading back up. Now, as far as the talents go, and by the way, I also have my E ability called Burrow. Basically, you sit on the ground for a little bit, and you'll become a little more sustainable. I'm going to be heading down to the bottom lane. Make sure that I can tunnel over there. And obviously, I can tunnel all over the map, by the way. So while I may not be able to mount up, I can still, get across the battlefield really rapidly. So right here, we finally found a lane that has a little bit more of a... room for improvement. Anyways, for the second talent, I'm gonna go ahead with the one who collects, which always makes me think of Walter White. I don't know if that's just me. It's probably actually a reference to it now I think about it. But basically, that makes the collection of my my passive a little bit faster. Now, there's a big battle going on in the top lane. I really don't want to head there because we're already behind in a level. And I think we're better off just simply collecting some more here. Maybe even get a tower. That would be good. But right now, for example, I have a huge heal available if I want to, right? I have a huge heal available. I can also use him, like, drag him along a little bit. I don't think I have to worry very much. There we go. Full heal being used. I probably should have waited a little bit before activating my my heal there. I didn't realize it was that big, but hey, we actually just easily handed off that dude. Like, normally Illidan can be kind of a pain to deal with, but, I mean, this way, it's going rather well. Yeah, I can't really fight him, though. He's still healing up from the fountain. I'll just go ahead and drink from the fountain myself as well. As the very first talent, I went with the tissue regeneration, which basically means that every single time I hit 50 essence. Oh, God. Gonna try and drag him away. Oh, man. Didn't quite do enough there. I think we're gonna have to get out. I'm simply gonna head towards the top. I'm Avatar now! But basically every single time I get 50 essence, I get a little bit of permanent extra life. Whenever I play a new hero in the game, I always try and play them as tanky as possible. I'm not focusing on damage or anything like that. I'm just trying to figure out how much sustain I actually truly have, which seems to usually be the correct approach. Now for level 7, I'm gonna go ahead and pick the Symbiosis, which will basically reduce the cooldown of my W ability when I'm hitting heroes. Which means that eventually, hopefully, that will give me more Ws and therefore more essence and therefore more healing. At least that's the idea that I, came up with. I have no idea if that's actually gonna be the correct option, but hey, should be good. One of the nice things about this passive that I didn't actually realize yet is that I can obviously just back up really quickly. Actually, I think I'm just gonna heal myself up, yeah. I can back up really quickly and tunnel back in. Just like, for example, Brightwing can do that, right? I can get back into the battle really, really easily. And that makes me also like an ideal split push. That actually hadn't occurred to me yet. I haven't really used my E ability yet. I guess I'll just showcase it just for, argument's sake. There we go. That's my E ability. And what happens is that I basically back up into the ground and I will become invulnerable for a little bit. Now, sadly, there's a ton of fighting going on so far already. Not really the biggest fan of that. I mean, kind of unnecessary, I guess, but I guess I can try and move over there. I guess we maybe should be doing that a bit more. Oh my god, did he actually just get someone like that? Oh no, I missed it. I probably could have had her. Oh, that sucks. Yeah, I probably actually, now I think about it, I probably should be harassing a little bit more often. I mean, oftentimes it is the correct option to clean up some more waves because, hey, you don't want to lose any experience. Like right now in the top lane, we're losing some experience in the bottom lane as well, which isn't all that great. Okay. Alright, that is the mind control right there, which is also like changed up on Sylvanas. Gotta be a little careful, they are level 10. Alright, let's see if we can maybe grab some seeds here. Although, seems to already be a little tricky here. Yeah, I probably didn't want to do that. Alright, let me just drink from the fountain real quick before heading in. Now, I'm actually not too impressed by the two ultimates that we have available. Neither of them seem to be particularly good. Neither of the ultimates seem to be particularly good. Basically, what happens is that, they're just not too amazing. I mean, they seem to have some use. We'll go over them a little bit better at level 10, but basically, one reduces the amount of sight that an enemy has. So basically, you can activate it on an enemy, and what happens is that they won't be able to see as much as they usually can. Then you also have another ability that doesn't actually reduce that sight or whatever, but it reduces the amount of sustain, increases the amount of sustain that you have yourself. I'm gonna go with the isolation here, which is that like blinding ability that I just talked about. But neither of those seem to be too amazing. I mean, maybe I'm mistaken though. Maybe the isolation is actually very good. I haven't actually had it used against me. But like I said, what happens is that you basically... oh, you can maul down the enemies right now. Look at that. That's insane. Actually really sick. Basically what happens, like I tried to say there, it makes the... the sight of the enemies a lot smaller. Why is he not there? Why is he there? Dang. It makes the sight range of the enemies a lot smaller. And on top of that, it also, spreads towards targets that are afflicted by it at level 20 if you upgrade for it. Which doesn't seem too amazing. I could obviously be mistaken about that. Maybe I shouldn't be fighting this much, but if I can get a kill, I guess I'll grab it. Don't really want to, like, run to my death either, obviously. Alright, here we go. They've increased the damage that the Terror does to minions and reduced the cooldown, I believe, on the W ability, which means you can't really be spreading very quickly. Alright. Come here. Oh, man. Maybe I shouldn't have done that. I can get out of there, though, really quite easily. Oh my god. Well, not anymore. Trying to get out of there, sadly I do end up getting taken out. And this is something new that I haven't seen yet. We get... Whoa, this is awesome. Oh, there we go. That is incredible. It's showing us a full overview of exactly where all of that damage came from. It was apparently just Sylvanas with the primary damage, just her basic attack. That's really cool. That's actually a really, really helpful screen. Wow, I didn't realize that. Alright. Well, time to get back into the battlefield. I wonder if it actually would have been possible for me to tunnel away. I probably would have been able to do that, actually, now I think about it. Like I said, there's definitely still a lot of practice to be done when it comes to playing these heroes. Sadly, so far, we're not looking the greatest in this game yet, but obviously this is Heroes of the Storm, so we can turn around. There's a rather long cooldown as well on the Brushstalker, by the way, which is that mount thing that I got, or lack of mounting, I suppose is what we can call it. So I can't really head towards the middle lane right now at all. I mean, that's a 40-second cooldown. I would join that fight, but I can't really. Can't really do that very easily. Alright, so the other talent that I tried explaining really quickly, but I don't think I did properly, called Adaption. Basically, what that one does is that whatever damage you're taking over the next 5 seconds after activating the ability, you will gain back in health. But 5 seconds is a very long time, and oftentimes you will just, I'm pretty sure, find yourself dying when that happens. Now, I'm gonna be walking around with 50 stacks here. I think that's pretty smart. I'm gonna be headed to the top lane, though. Want to see if I can get rid of Sylvanas there. Where you at, Sylvanas? Come here, you. Yeah, I could obviously reduce the amount of vision that she has, but not really worth it right there with my ultimate. Cooldown of the ultimate is rather long as well. Maybe once I get, like, ulted myself a couple times, I'll recognize the value of the ultimate. But for right now, I mean, a sight removal, like a sight reduction doesn't seem like, you know, the biggest of biggest things in the world at all. Alright, well, I guess we'll just be headed down. Gotta make sure that I get into the battle. Okay, reducing his sight significantly there. Activating my own heal. Sadly, it looks like... Oh, we are currently mind controlled. I'm gonna try and blink out of there. Tunnel out, Lowko! Woo, we made it! Sweet, that is indeed a possibility. I'm gonna go with the Whirling Dervish. Make sure we heal up a little bit. Hopefully, nobody else is gonna fall. Yeah, getting out of trouble actually using that little bit mount there is actually very helpful. It's gonna be very accurate with where you're gonna do it. Like, I don't have really very much movement speed at all. I know you can get a talent as well that allows you to get extra movement speed after activating that ability. Okay, trying to drag her away from it. I don't know if we should be fighting here though, guys. He's not gonna have his ability available yet, so this should be alright. Okay, got my own drag. Gotta be careful that I don't hit a minion with it. Tried using a counter there, but didn't quite get it. Our terror is growing again, though, so I guess I'll just go back up and grab it once again. Alright. Alright. So it looks like we are more of like a bruiser than we are a tank. Like, compared to someone like Muradin, I would say he's not very close to it. He probably would be closer. Dehaka, that is. He probably would be considered a little closer towards a hero. Like for example... Sonya. Sonya is obviously going to be very, very good at, you know... Sadly, I'm not going to be able to do very much there. But Sonya is going to be much better at that sort of stuff. I guess I'm just going to start hitting the tower again. We'll be heading down to the top lane, since there is still a tower up there as well. But yeah, the Terra can now actually be slowed down significantly as well, a lot more than it used to be able to in the past. And the cooldown, I believe the W ability is much longer, so it actually takes a bit before you will be able to get back into the battle. And you know, you can't just like go from lane to lane and start pushing it. Alright. Guess we'll just be headed into this little lane here and start mauling away at these minions. Hey, come on, you gotta swipe those down. There we go. You can actually clean minions up rather quickly. We are really far behind, though, as far as level goes. Alright, we're gonna go with the rapid regeneration here. That basically makes it so that I can use my... Oh, I actually just used my W ability right there on accident. I didn't quite mean to do that. But that basically means that... Oof. Sorry, I completely blanked out what I was saying there. Okay, the comeback. There we go. Using my burrow to regenerate over time. Ooh, trying to get my spit there, but didn't quite get it. Doesn't matter, we still cleaned them up. One of the things to note about the abilities is that the... Oh god, no way. Ah. He's got the hunt. Sadly, I didn't actually anticipate for that. Wow, actually the tower did for 47% of the damage there. That's very helpful. I actually gotta say, I really, really like this this screen. But anyways, one important thing to note about the Q ability is that it hits like the very first target that it hatches onto, so that includes minions as well. But then you also have your ultimate ability, the isolation. You can throw it through minions, but it only grabs like the hero at that point, right? So it touches the first hero that it hits. One thing to note is that it is going to be a skill shield. Both of those abilities, both my Q and my E ability, or my Q and my R ability rather, are going to be skill shields here. So there's one very important thing to keep in mind. Now, I think I'm going to be headed towards the fights a lot more. You can see though, even though I feel like I've barely been in any of the engagements. Am I crazy for saying that? I have barely been in any of the engagements, right? And we still got like second in the hero damage done, with Gaslow being first, surprisingly. I mean, I haven't seen a Gaslow be that high up in damage in a while, but I guess we're gonna start tunneling through. Gonna see if I can maybe get him over too much with teammates. Get him, boys! Okay. Oh, nice. Nice ultimate here by Gaslow once again. He is currently in stasis, but that's fine. Trying to grab him. Did get him. Nice double kill right there by Gaslow, actually. That was a very good fight. That was actually the beginning of a comeback right there. We should probably go ahead and do those camps, guys. Alright. I did end up using my E ability right there because I saw a cooldown button and I pressed it. I know some of you may have noticed that. Definitely not the normal way you want to do that, but hey, it's working out so far. Yeah, we do a substantial amount of damage actually, so we are definitely more than a bruiser, more a bruiser than a tank for sure. Okay, let's get over there. Very nice. We're cleaning up those lanes very efficiently now as well, which means that, you know, we're pushing them back very, very quickly. We got a lot of lane clear. I'm gonna go ahead and pick the Apex Predator here, which reduces the cooldown and the cast time of my Z ability, which basically means that I can tunnel every like 8 seconds, I believe, or something. It's a much bigger, like it's a much better ability now. Okay. Sadly didn't quite get him there. Okay. That is so good. I'm gonna tunnel again. Gonna tunnel again. Here we go. Oh, got him! Got him! Oh no, I didn't get that one, but I mean, he's dead for sure, right? Got him. I love that tunnel. That tunnel's sick. Oh, she just got out of there. That was awesome. Yeah, this level 20 ability is insane. The Apex Predator allows you to, like, you know, get around enemies really quickly. Oh my god, I didn't actually realize how powerful that would be. Insane. Super, super good. And we get so much extra damage here as well, or like extra sustain here as well. One thing to note is that at level 1, you can also actually pick the enhanced agility, which will increase the movement speed permanently. I went for the increased, like, health instead, which is definitely not a bad skill either, but I mean, I may very well imagine that the movement speed is going to be it. I mean, considering I have this much healing, and if you pick the one who collects anyway at level 4, I think we should be good. All is good though. This is very, very nice. I mean, we were pretty far behind initially, but right now we are coming back. And even though I definitely have been making misplays and my opponents have been playing really well, I gotta be honest, like, this damage seems to be really, really good. Like, look at that. I'm there before my teammates, and I can do this again in 5 seconds. Holy crap. Apex Predator is insane. Apex Predator is so good. Alright, we're grabbing all the seats here. Can I? No, I can't drag him, sadly. So many turrets. Gaslow is not gonna allow the teammates to get past this place very quickly. Very good. Okay, I'm gonna try and set up one again. Okay. Trying to drag him along. We do get another kill there. Very good. Oh man, that mind control is so good though. It's now a level 7 talent on... I don't know actually if that's the mind control that I'm talking about there, but... No. Whew! And by the way, I don't just get... No. I don't just get the charges on my abilities, or like the essence on my abilities or on my passive, only when I'm killing minions. It also actually counts when I'm killing heroes as well. Like takedowns do count. So if people die close to you, it still does count, which is obviously really, really great too. All right, once again, guess I'm gonna tunnel over here. So many, like, if you had the Z ability, there's so many like different little areas that you can, you know, tunnel towards. Pretty quite nice. Don't think I'm gonna be able to get very much done here though. Well, I mean, I'm not the greatest at like my basic attack power though. Okay. So far so good. So far so good. This is starting to be a really close game. Once again, gonna Deathstalker towards the middle. The last second burrow feels so good. Oh my god, this hero is really good. Alright, yeah, you can ult me. That's fine, man. You can ult me all day. Alright, I'm gonna back up real quick. I can get back into the battle anyway, right? Okay. Alright. Alright, yeah, so we're having some total moments here in this game where we play like a total noob, right? Because it's, hey, the first time I'm actually playing this game ranked. Or like an actual game with this dude versus real people. You can also see like there are some moments where we are in a really, really good place. And that's just, you know, that's just the strength, I suppose, of this dude as well. Okay. We gotta be careful here. There's a lot of enemies nearby. Looks like they've all left. Very good moving though by the team. You can notice that these guys that are playing the PTR at the very least are pretty good at the game. Because I am definitely not playing, you know, the best here of the team. There's much better teammates here. Gaslow actually, you know, being the first. That is insane. Like, you don't oftentimes see his Gaslow in the top hero damage. But to be fair, all our hero damage is relatively low. Okay, so Knight is falling. Yeah, these are more than likely all like top 5 Hero League players, like, you know, top 5 rank. Which isn't like, you know, stupidly impressive or whatever, but... Are we not gonna attack it? Oh, we are. Alright. Very good, very good. So they've made a ton of changes to the game. This patch actually seems to be the biggest in the game. Holy crap, look at that W ability. That actually triggers the little dudes. I didn't realize that. That's awesome. That is really, really cool. Alright. Alright. I'm gonna head over there. Damn, the counter to the hatred of 10,000 years. Oh god, oh god, oh god, that's not good. Yeah, I do get taken out there. I do get it taken out there. That was kind of insane. I mean, I basically got pulled away. Don't actually know exactly what that was, but I mean, well, I guess we'll figure it out as soon as we start playing the other heroes. There's a ton of content to make about this game right now. I mean, there always was, but there's so much like additional information that has just been released. So sadly, we do end up taken out there, but in total, like, we've definitely been doing relatively well, getting a lot of hero kills as well as like assists. Very, very nice. As far as like tanking goes, yeah, tanking wise, we're doing relatively well as well. I don't think we're nearly as tanky as like a Muradin. I've played a ton of Muradin. Muradin definitely is a little weaker in that regard. But this is still looking rather impressive. Really nice, well-rounded hero. I guess you would mostly be playing him as like a off-tank, so to say. Sadly, I guess Tigers did overextend a little there. Not quite allowing us, you know, to come back. Okay, I'm gonna tunnel over here. Or actually, it's not tunnel. It's Brushstalker. I've played too much, Oh, can I? Oh my god, that actually counters her ability? I don't think that affected her. I didn't realize though, but if you hit that E ability apparently on her, or my Q ability when she activates her her like shade ability, she actually can teleport. That is huge. Like Sylvana's already, I think she, like, I thought it happened previously as well, like once before. But it actually means that we killed her pretty much twice using that. Really sick. Alright. Let's kill this one really quickly as well. I want to start building up those stacks on my passive. Ton of basic attack damage though. Come on, Kerrigan. There we go. Don't get lazy. Okay. Can I tunnel on the minimap? I can. We can get back into the battle really quickly, so I guess this is a safe assumption to make. Kind of would like some help. Probably shouldn't actually be using my D ability like I'm doing right now. I'm using it a little too often also for minor heals. Probably it's better to just, you know, save up a couple of stacks and see if we can get a massive heal off instead. This is starting to be quite a good game here though. Okay, night is coming in 28 seconds. They're more than likely over here. Okay. Oh my god. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not sure here. I'm getting really low here. I think I might want to get out. I'll go ahead and take the top. Don't know if this is a smart idea, but you can get some vision before like you tunnel up, so you can sort of make your decision a little bit faster than you normally can. And we can grab these seeds really rapidly. I mean, I can get out of here with ease, right? If someone attacks me right now, I have my burrow, I have my deep tunnel. Or not my deep tunnel. I keep calling it a deep tunnel when it's really not a deep tunnel. Alright. We do get another harvest here. Don't have any heal though, right now. I don't want to be this low in health. It's kind of scary. Okay, I guess we'll take out this thing really quickly, then back. I'm gonna back real quick. Okay. Got my ultimate on her. She has no more sight. And she does get taken out there. I don't know, like, if my ultimate ever, like, changes that, you know? I mean, it's still, I guess, still worth doing it, because she can't really see if there's any, like, allies nearby. But I still wonder whether or not that's actually worth it. I don't know. We're not really supporting the terror at all, by the way. I mean, he's just walking around trying desperately not to die. Killing a couple towers here and there. I guess it's still worth it, because we're cleaning up a lot of these things. It's starting to be a really solid game. We're currently level 25. I mean, a lot of games end at, like, level 18. Let alone 25. Sadly, he does end up falling there. That's really unfortunate. It's going to be a 4v4. Oh. Oh, man. What? Oh, no way. I didn't think I would be able to go down there. Ah, that's really unfortunate. I still have my burrow ready to go as well. That was a pretty big misplay there. They're gonna more than likely be able to grab like one of the keeps here for sure. Yeah. Damn, that was really bad. The entire team wiped. We didn't really need to fight there. I saw Tigers put down his ultimate, so I thought we wanted to fight, but I don't think we should have done that. Gotta be careful though. I mean, those towers do a lot more damage than they used to in the past, but they're definitely starting to do some damage now. You think they're gonna go core? Well, core life did get buffed as well, if I'm not mistaken. Oh, that would be an unfortunate way to go out here. This is a pretty big overextension though by them. If they're not gonna get it here, that's gonna be game over. But I think they may very well be able to get it. That is such an unfortunate and like anticlimactic ending to this game. I sincerely hope though that you guys did enjoy watching this video. If you haven't already, hit that like button down below. And other than that, I want to thank you all for watching. Have an amazing day, alright? Do not forget to smile. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye!